It's pretty hot in here today. And because I do this in my living room, and I use like, so it's our living room and then it's the patio, and so we have a big glass screen door, but we're facing the road, so you're either gonna hear like a lot of traffic or I just close it and deal with the heat. So we're dealing with the heat today. I'm gonna be playing with a bit more of a bold makeup look today, and I'm getting ready kind of early, so I want this to last. So I'm definitely on the last little bit of my makeup. My Studio Radiance primer. If you hear noises in the background, it's just my cat Maurice, and he's gonna be running around probably. It's an hour until his dinner, so he is ready. Aren't you? Yeah, so tonight I'm going to see Jinkx Monsoon in Victoria, and I am so excited. I've watched her in Drag Race. She was my favorite on her season. She's so talented and fun to watch, and she's very smart with her drag. I don't know, I'm so excited. And you know, usually a lot of, I just took strobe cream to go around the face like I like to do. A lot of time Victoria doesn't get a lot of acts, you know, like in terms of concerts, stand-up, touring drag shows, so I'm very excited to see her. And like I said, I wanted to do a bit more color on my eye. It is Pride Month. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. I did curl my hair. I think this is probably the first time in my YouTube videos that my hair will be curled to some extent. Studio Radiance C1. Just take a bit. I did put on a bit of a fake tan today. The Bondi Sands, the new tri-color or whatever they came out with. I didn't leave it on for very long, so it's very, very light. If I leave it on overnight, it definitely stays more, but then you gotta wash the sheets, so I don't think the color difference will be too bad. Just a nice little layer and base. My breakouts have been doing really well. I got La Roche-Posay, that vitamin B5, and my skin's been really liking it. I just have a few little angry areas, I guess. And then just because I have some darkness in those corners today. Then I'll also take Glowish. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the cap is like, it's translucent, or it has an iridescence, right? And can you see there how the different color, and it's the iridescence on the cap flaking off? So see, it's like right there now. Focus, focus. Yeah, right there. And then so if you blend out your concealer with your hand, you'll get all these little white dots over your face. So hopefully they fix that with the packaging. Going a bit heavier with concealer. I'm gonna blend the two formulas. Why not? Yeah, so I've been watching, I was a little late coming to Drag Race. I think I started watching it in 2020. I was watching it when I was working a lot of late night shifts and overtime, so I was just tired during the day, hanging out by myself, and yeah, just watched all the seasons that were on Netflix. And then I've kept up with it on Crave. And I think there's been 14 seasons now, plus the like All-Stars, our All-Stars Champions. There's so much content to watch. I love it. I find it's always so entertaining. They're so open about their stories and, you know, their lives and what's happened to them in their past and where they get inspiration from. And I haven't seen a lot of drag performances actually in real life. They're usually pretty late. I've always wanted to see one in Montreal because they have a really cool night scene there and they have a lot of drag queens there as well. But sometimes they start at like 12:30 and I'm not that person. And then there's another place that does drag performances at like 6. It's a brewery, but it gets so busy that you have to get there like an hour or two ahead, and that also doesn't work with timing. So I'm very excited to see this. So I think I'm just gonna do the base like that. I am going to add some the Super Setter Pore Professional setting spray, just to lock everything in so far so I don't melt it off. And I'm gonna go in with my MAC palette, and I really want to use, ooh, where am I? This shade. It's actually one of my favorite. I think, is it called Periwinkle? Let's see what, Humblebrag. I think it's such an, even though it's like a lilac, it's such an easy color to wear, I find. And then I might add some Libra in it, and maybe even some Starry Night. We'll see where the look goes. So I'm gonna start with MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which is like eyeshadow or eye base. And it just blends in so nice. Cancels out any discoloration on your eyelid, so the eyeshadow can just shine on through. And I'm just gonna take a nice fluffy brush. I'm gonna go into Wedge, tap it off, pat it into the crease, flare it out here, really light pressure. And maybe I should have done my eyebrows, oh well. With my eye shape, I quite like having a heavy hand of eyeshadow like up here. I just think it looks good up in there. Yeah, I just put my phone on like a little tripod, so the angles are always going to be just a little different. You know, I'm just starting out. I've watched YouTube for so long, and I've been watching the beauty community too for a long time, probably since like 2017. But I felt like I could never make videos because I didn't want to review product. I didn't want to have to be continually buying the newest product to show, hey, this is why I like it or this is why I don't. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of waste. And so many people already do that, and I just didn't feel like I had anything to add. And maybe I don't even have anything to add to this, but I think that following people who just like what they're doing, like, why not? You know, we all don't have to be experts in makeup and hair and fashion to want to share it with people and to like connect with people, I think. I don't know. You're welcome to tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, it's hot in here. Just taking a like nice little packing brush there. This is MAC 248. And I'm just gonna start with that Humblebrag. And if I want it to be more loud, I can just, I mean, come on, isn't that pretty? Add some Fix Plus, wet your brush. And I feel like this is very wearable. Like if I were just to do this, if I was going to work, which, you know, I don't work in an office, so this would be okay. That's very wearable. If you do work in an office, if you just put it on your inner corner, so it's just like a little bit of something, right? Now I'm gonna do my other eye. And it feels nice to be doing something on a Monday. When I was working full-time in the trades, it was definitely harder because you'd be pretty tired from work, so we never really did anything during the week. Which, have I talked about that? I don't know if I've talked about my job on here yet. I've talked about it on TikTok, but I worked as a welder for 6 years. I have my red seal. I really enjoyed it, but after the pandemic, well, during the pandemic, I had to step away from it, and with that, I just didn't want the stress of the job anymore. I found it quite stressful. The attention to detail is you know, under a microscope, you have all these people looking over your welds to make sure they're good, and it just felt, it was too stressful. And while I enjoyed it, I'm gonna go into Libra with that same fluffy brush. I had to work really hard because I had never done anything in the trades. Just a little definition and a little extra color. And then I'm just gonna run it under here too. Run it under and up here. Yeah, where was I? Just not wanting to be so exhausted from work, and mentally and physically. The physical tiredness was a lot too, so. Right, Mom? You know, there'd be projects where you'd have to work 14 days straight, or 13 days straight. You're working 10-hour shifts. And 2 of the years of that was around Christmas, and so it makes it hard. I think that's really pretty. I'm quite happy. I don't know if I'm gonna add more. Sometimes it's nice to get a little bit more of your look down before you go overboard, right? Actually, here's another paint pot. It is Vintage Selection. So pretty. Like a taupey rose. And I'm just gonna pat it over. Because it gives it a nice little gloss. I'm going to take Brush Brown in 24-hour liner from MAC. I've had this for 2 years, I think, and it's still, I still get ink flow, and especially if you store them upside down. I just needed a little extra on the eye, but still nice and quick. And this used to be the only way I used to do my makeup. I used to like a bold lip and black eyeliner. Massive wing. Oh, gonna mess this one up. Okay, eyebrows. Just gonna use my Refi brow tint. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see Jinkx. I've been watching her on TV for a while now, and so it's gonna be really cool to see her in person. But so talented. I think it's just gonna be a really, really good show. We're gonna get drinks before we go. Make sure I don't have too much on that. Which, yeah, so just like get a drink, hang out. I don't know, I'm just so excited. It's really nice to have something to look forward to. Ah! That's the only thing that's been happening recently since I've had it a bit more. It seems like the formula is thickening a bit, but it only happens like on these eyebrow hairs, so maybe I just need to trim my eyebrows. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more with my finger of the purple. I don't even know what I'm wearing, so I hope what I wear matches what I'm doing to my face. I'm gonna take Bondi Bay from Nude Sticks. Yeah, I'm just gonna use quite a fluffy brush for this, which I saw they're coming out with a body shimmer oil. Ooh, it went a bit nuts there, cool. And it looks so nice. I think it comes out, or they're talking, it comes out on the 15th, I think, so I'm excited to see it. I still really enjoy my the free stuff I got. So the face cleanser has been really good. Still really love the shade Sun-Kissed. Yeah, all their products that they've been coming out with have just been fantastic. Okay, now for something fun is, where is it? Locked Kiss Ink and Mischief. I thought this was more winter fall formula because it is liquid lipstick, but I wore it out the other day and I just felt really pretty. So what I'm gonna do is put some on the back of my hand, and before it starts drying, add a bit of my primer, and I'm gonna use it as blush because I'm gonna wear this as my lipstick. So then it's just a nice easy way to make everything match. Rubbing a dirty brush off on my towel here. If there's anything I'm good at, is not washing my brushes. And then just lightly blend it out under the eye. I'm sure some people will have really cool outfits on. I wish I did, but I just kind of have my normal clothes, so I probably won't wear this shirt. I think it's really hot today, but I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I have a nice white top and black skirt so maybe I'll do that. And then see, it rubs off my hand really. And then I'm gonna put that on my lips. And to make it not look too heavy, I like to put it in the center of my lips and then blot it out. Just like that. And then some more setting spray. Curl my eyelashes a little bit. Probably could have curled that a bit more, but I swear I still have my lash lift in, which is pretty cool. It does last a while. That looks cute. Bottom lashes too. Why not? Go for the full effect. Pretty sure I got it last summer. Diamond Crumbles Dazzle Shadow. I have a few other colors, but this is my most worn. We'll get in there. I should have just done this instead of putting Vintage Selection over top. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, it's pretty. I think one of the last steps will be putting some powder down because I'm already sweating. And obviously we're using Charlotte Tilbury just in here. And under the eye to just re-sharpen, clean that area up. And then you can see the difference already. It's just nice and blurred. Looks really good. Just pressing it in lightly. And a little on the forehead here. Just boop, boop, boop. It's colors that still feel wearable for me, and I feel confident and like in my comfort zone. And I'd wear this to dinner. Like, I like this look. Oh, itchy nose. Anyways, I might have to recurl my hair, but that's all right. What's new? Re-fluff it up. It looks all right. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing tonight, and I'm very excited. So yeah, I hope that you followed along with this video, and I have a few other videos from the last couple of weeks that I've posted, so please go watch those, leave comments, like, and feel free to follow and ring the bell so you know when I'm posting. I'm trying to be a little bit better at posting that, so yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.